Hi everybody, I'm harpreet.lugani. I'm a naturopath, I'm a nutritionist, I'm a food reflexologist, yoga trainer and meditative therapist. I practice integrated natural therapies. My approach towards body is to heal the body using all these therapies to bring about a balanced state of being. In this series of health and wellness, in my last video I spoke about depression, how to identify the signs of depression, especially in these trying times. And now in this video I'll be speaking about a very important subject which is often ignored, is mindful eating. Nowadays people have started to understand the role of food as a healer, and also people have started big time trying out all those diet plans and nutrition plans in order to manage weight and also health disorders. However, we still come up with the same answer. Okay, all those diets were effective in short term but not in the long term. It is very important to understand that food is not our mind's need, but it is our body's need. But most of us pay no attention on what we are eating, and while eating we are either on the phone, we are reading, we are chatting, or we are watching television, or we are preoccupied with our own thoughts. So here our emotions come into play, and the entire experience of eating becomes not the bodily experience which it is meant to be, but emotional eating. Here we have to really understand that human body is incredibly intelligent and it gives us guidance at every moment. Only it is us to learn to listen to this inner guidance. Let us understand how this inner guidance works. It works at three levels. The first level is whisper. It's like that when we are eating food, the whisper says, okay, I am done. But we say, no, I still have to eat, still there is so much to eat, I still want to eat. Okay, you ignore the whisper, and if you ignore the whisper, then there comes a bit of a nudge and a sense of guilt starts arising in you. Maybe I should have not eaten, maybe I should have left it at that time. But if you still ignore that nudge, then there comes a slap in the form of a stomach ache, acidity, or later on chronic disorders in life. It is really required to reconnect to our body and the senses which are really involved in this entire experience of eating. Smell, sound, sight, taste, touch. On the deeper level, to be able to listen to the subtle signs that the body sends. By being sensitive, one can also understand the impact of different foods on our body, mind, and mundane behavior. And sometimes our predominant emotional issues can also change our relationship with food. For example, if we have trust issues, we cannot just stop ourselves from eating. And if we are a pleaser, we will always look at and copy other people's food choices. And if we are a control freak, we cannot forgive a small mistake that we make, so-called mistake that we make in our diet. Therefore, by becoming aware, we can have a better quality of life, and also by listening to the whispers, we can do away with the nudges and the slaps, and we can work consciously to work on those subtle issues and then work on them and bring them back in place. A few suggestions that can help you eat with awareness. First, love yourself. If you begin to love yourself, you will always have a best quality of food on your plate. Pray before a meal. It's a beautiful way of being grateful for the meal, for the food that we get to eat, and also it gives a slight pause which makes you conscious before eating. Chew slowly and make it a habit to begin with, to chew for 32 times to create a habit of it. Eat slowly. Make it a habit to keep the spoon or the fork on the table between two bites. Eat silently. The meal experience will enhance many-fold if you start eating the food silently. Make once a week a habit to have dinner in silence, or first 10 minutes of every meal to have it inside. Set a nice soft music in the background. This is the best way to savor the taste, the aroma, and the texture of the food. Be aware of how the food reaches our plate. This could be a very good topic to discuss with our kids, what all it takes to get that food on the table, like from the farmers to the wholesaler, from to the retailers to the consumers to the cook, and then not to miss out on electricity, gas, and spices that go in. So many people contribute to get one meal on the table. Last but not the least, our scriptures also say Annam Braham, which is food is God, food is Brahma. So why not eat food with awareness and gratitude? This way, you will chew more and the food will get digested properly. The essential juices, that is the pranas, will also get released from the food, and the food will give you satisfaction, and the digested food will definitely turn into muscles and blood. Slowly you'll see the focus will shift from taste to health. The pranas in the food will become more valuable than the taste. And then you will start eating only that which give pranas to the body, which improve the health and vitality of the body, and which comply with our prakriti, nature of our body. And then you will automatically remain away from the processed and refined food, and you will graduate towards natural and fresh food. So as I conclude, I want to say that if you are able to accept and embrace the concept of mindful eating and also become aware and understand our relationship with food, the food can indeed become a superpower. Thank you.